Dirty Water TV is brewed in part by the famous Narragansett beer, New England's own local beer that captured the bronze medal at the 2008 World Beer Cup. Also brought to you by NightLifeNetwork.com. Fun jobs for fun people. The place where people meet, located at 2 Broad Street in Boston. By Higgs Tickets, your ticket to the best ticket in town. And by the greatest bar, celebrating the greatest people, places, and moments that make Boston legendary.
All right, welcome back to Dirty Water TV. I'm sitting with the owner of Nancy's, Doug. And Doug, there's a lot of history and a lot of significance with Nancy's and the Martha's Vineyard, shark tournaments, Narragansett, Quint, the famous shark hunter. Yeah. Talk about that a little bit for us.
Well, you know, just Oak Bluffs in general is a huge shark fishing port, you know, and we've always had a lot of good publicity, whether it's you know, sharks being caught here, or shark sightings, or beach being closed down because of sharks, and you know, Jaws especially is a huge benefit for Martha's Vineyard. You know, it scared people for a while to come and go swimming on Martha's Vineyard, but now we're all benefiting from it pretty much. So it's worked out.
Yeah, I didn't even swim in my pool for like 3 months after I saw Jaws.
Think about it. I like when I'm swimming in the pool, I'm like, man, always looking down or looking behind me. It's funny.
Okay.
Now, there's a lot of history with sharks, and isn't that your mascot? How did that all come about, just from the history?
Yeah, it is. Our Mako shark is our mascot pretty much. It's a 1,221-pound Mako shark, which is the world record. And we caught that in 2001 in the Oak Bluffs Monster Shark Tournament. So that is really, it just grew out of control. We were so excited to see what that actually did for the business and Oak Bluffs and the Monster Shark Tournament too, because that really brings a ton of business to Oak Bluffs and Martha's Vineyard. So it's a really lucky thing. We're very lucky to have caught that fish, for sure. Way more than just a world record. So.
And how did you get the name Nancy's?
Nancy's was named after my aunt, which my grandfather opened Nancy's in 1960, and he named it after his daughter Nancy, so that would be my aunt.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, what is, when people come to Nancy's, obviously they know Martha's Vineyard is just awesome for the beach, and you know, they got some nightlife going on. What can they expect when they come here to Nancy's?
Well, you know, one of the great things about Nancy's is that we have a lot of great locals, and not just locals from Martha's Vineyard and Oak Bluffs, but we got a lot of locals from Falmouth. We get a great crew from Hyannis that comes over, and if the sun's shining, you know, they all show up, and when the tourists then show up, they ask the locals from all the, you know, individual towns, and we're lucky that they give us the shout out, and everybody sort of meets here. It's a good meeting place for people. I'm lucky to have that.
Well, I know one thing that you serve her, that just in case you guys are really looking for a special drink, and you can always get a Narragansett special beer here at Nancy's, but you can also get this. Tell me what this is, what is it called, and how good is it?
Yeah, people love this drink, man. This is a dirty banana, and it's similar to a mudslide, but way better. It's got fresh banana in there. It's got banana liqueur, and there's a bar downstairs called Donovan's Reef, and he brought that recipe from Jamaica with him, and we've been selling that drink real strong for about 10 years now. So it's taken off. You gotta have that. You should finish it before it melts.
You know, listen, Julie, why don't you go ahead and finish this, and I'll start it.
Christian's been drinking way too many. Doug, we want to thank you so much for being here, and thank you for having us here. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous.
Oh, I'm psyched you guys came. Thank you.
Dirty banana. We're coming to you from Nancy's Restaurant. It's the second stop on our Dirty Water TV summer tour.
We'll be hitting some of the Cape and Islands hot spots throughout the summer. Up next, on Friday, July 10th, it's off to Hyannis in Trader Ed's. Log on to dirtywatertv.com for all the details. Come party with Dirty Water TV. All right, Christian, now I want to know, what's the first thing that comes to your mind when I say nuts and bolts party?
I knew you were, you know, I'm not even going to say it. I know the show is on at late at night. I'm not even going to go there with you.
It's not,
this is a setup.
It's not that late, and this is not supposed to be dirty. I am a guest here hosting your show.
More importantly, that's why you're trying to set me up. It's a trap. I can feel it.
It's not a trap. It's a matchmaking event. So maybe we should let Ashley Daly take it away for PR at night.
Hey guys, it is finally starting to heat up and feel like summer here in this city, but tonight things are getting even hotter inside District Lounge, where Boston's sexy singles are looking to make a connection using nuts and bolts. And whether that connection is to find true love, meet some new friends, or perhaps sip on some cocktails in this fabulously posh lounge, tonight, one thing is for sure, there will be screwing. Playing matchmaker for this evening are the three lovely ladies of GSL Events. So tell us about the event.
So the concept is, it's a networking event. All men that entered got nuts, all women got bolts, and the object is to work the room until you find your match.
And what do you guys want people who attend to leave with?
We're looking to have a really mature atmosphere and a great night for working professionals to come and actually be able to mingle.
We've seen some sexy summer flings be sparked here tonight. Now, Boston, it's up to you to find yours. For PR at Night, I'm Masha Daly.
Up next on Dirty Water TV, we hit the roof deck on top of the Baseball Tavern as Danielle DiGiorgio parties big style.
And later, more on the vineyard as we introduce you to the Island Inn.
Dirty Water.